Okay, how ya, comrades? It's your boy Kasky. How's it going today? Um, Today we're gonna have to deal with some stuff. Um, it seems as though uh we need to work towards not fucking dying. Um, I think I created a claim on a territory down here in Paluku. Big problem with that is they have 15. Wait, that's not even that much, is it? Hold on a second. Oh, okay. They look like they have a bunch of troops and they have allies that are willing to defend them, and we don't. Meanwhile, we have uh, we have generals that don't want to be nice. This dude's being an asshole. So I think before we go down there, and before I just do the math really quick, on how many troops they have versus us, yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait a little bit and let my manpower recover. That seems like a good idea. Besides that, I hope you guys really liked the episode last time. I'd really look forward to talking more about history. And I was actually planning on talking about like my final project that I did. Anyway, I don't know what that was. I think my fridge made a noise or something. I don't know. All I do know though is that yeah, I'd really like to talk more about stuff like that and just sorts of stuff that like I tend to find interesting. Um, in other news, though, I've really been sort of bored actually in quarantine because the state of emergency here has been extended at least until the 31st. That might be ending earlier in some places rather than others. Um, but I'm actually sort of bored, and I do kind of want to go back to work just because I don't know. And on top of that, like I I don't know. I don't want to feel lazy, and I feel like if I don't go to work then I won't have enough money. So there's always that, I guess. Um on the other hand though, I really don't want to get sick, and yeah, just getting sick in general is not in my list of things to do. Um, which I guess is reasonable. Losing like 6 gold for 25 units, and then however many those are in unit maintenance. Um, we should be good. So yeah, I'll probably wait a bit still and keep letting my manpower recover. Ooh, and I have a son, Esarhaddon. Excellent. Okay. Oh, an interesting thing that I did learn. I'm not quite sure what Lugal translates to in terms of what it was in Assyrian. Um, I'm assuming that for the purposes of the game, because it's a game and because everything's based on like government types, um, that it means king or something like that. But really, the one thing that I did learn recently, just listening to another podcast, this time focusing on Assyria, is that the Assyrians didn't have kings per se. Like they were kings in that sort of hierarchy, but the real king, in quotation marks, was the god Assur, who ruled, the city of Assur, or was the personification of the city, if that makes sense. Um, and the king was really like the intermediary between the people and the gods. So it's quite similar to like the role of pharaoh, if you know, like the pharaoh was the person that kept order, and basically like was also the intermediary between man and the gods in Egypt and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting to see like a similar concept being, I don't know, being prevalent over here also, at least in the early Assyrian kingdom or empire. Not as far as I know in the Neo Assyrian Empire. I'm not quite sure. I think like the power dynamics changed to make it so that in like the Neo-Assyrian Empire, the one that's like super warlike, and it's probably the most famous one in terms of like what we know about it. They seemed, I guess, to be more, authoritarian, and the final authority on everything was the king, whereas before, the final authority might have been the god who was, interpreted by the king and all the priests and what have you. That's pretty interesting to think about. But, okay. But in other news, the one real big thing... Oh, shit. Hold on a second. The one real big thing that I've been doing recently when I'm not playing this is playing fucking League of Legends. Like, I've gotten back into that, and it's just really sad how fucking shit I am at that game. It really is something to behold. I'm alright, like, every now and then, but then, like, most of the time I'm, like, getting a kill and then, like, dying 8 times. And then maybe I'll get another kill. I guess, like, in my defense, I haven't played League in a very long time. But, yeah, it's not a good look. I guess a lot of the time it's because it's like bad matchups. Like, I have a favorite character. I like Wukong. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll record myself mauling over it, but who knows? That might be another time. Especially if work starts up again, maybe I'll have less time to do stuff like this. Which would be pretty sad, but I mean, hey, we gotta do something. In case you don't know, or if you aren't in Demon Mama's stream chats whenever I'm there, I am a English teacher for a company in Japan. So that's what I do. And it's been like over a month since I've been at work because of the whole coronavirus stuff. So we had a state of emergency, and we basically said, okay, as of, whenever, we're not coming into work. But now work started up again, but we've, because of the union agreement, have had the option to stay home. And so I've been doing that, but I'm really tempted to actually just go back into work because a lot of stuff here is pretty boring. If I don't do anything, I feel really bad. Yeah, it's not great. Okay, we've colonized the rest of Kulhu, so now we can take this mission. Making gains, which gives us that. What's the one thing we have to do? Nineveh. Oh, we're missing one territory here in Nineveh, which means we're gonna have to go to war also with these guys, I guess. Great. Also, today in America, at least today, it's Mother's Day, and pretty soon it's going to be my grandma's birthday. So I've actually been like studying pretty hard, like getting my kanji down. I'm going to I'll probably put up a pic of, like, I don't know, my notebook that I have all my kanji written in that I've been practicing on Twitter. So if you like me enough, follow me on Twitter. But yeah, so I'm going to try to find a birthday card. I don't know if there's, like, a custom card shop anywhere near me, but I want to get something and send it back home. And then my mom can take it to my grandma or something. But yeah, just have a custom card and like write everything down in Japanese. Because my grandma. Okay, so if you don't know, I'm part Japanese. And my Japanese side is on my mom's side. If that makes sense. So my grandma is Japanese and she's from Tokyo. So yeah, that's the plan. Pretty soon I have to get that done. Just find a nice card shop or something. I don't know if they have them, or if I have to just go to a supermarket or something and find them in there. But yeah, that's the plan. And the next plan is to kill these people, because we need Nineveh. Oh. They outrun our people. Okay, that's not good. Whatever. These guys will come in and help us. But they're not going to be doing too much because they're disloyal. But at least they're coming up to the war target. Anyway, but yeah, I am actually going back to the previous topic. I am super bummed actually about being just really fucking bad at League. So maybe I will put videos up of me being terrible, just to torture myself, I guess, or possibly to show improvement. I don't know. That might be a thing. We'll have to see how that works out. We can get a new technology, maybe some supply stuff. I'm not too sure though. I just want to get some of this stuff because pretty soon we should be getting like better military tech. Yeah, like there's siege stuff here that we missed because we let it get superseded by something. I think at least. Not too sure. We can call someone else. Shoot them. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, they won't. Low manpower, huh? I couldn't possibly say, oh, okay, I don't have money. Never mind. Alright. Lads are not interested in helping us. Disloyal armies are just such a pain, dude. Like, they aren't helpful at all. This one army is just bumbling around and not doing anything. Hey, we have a new daughter. Nice. Oh god. Deficit. Alright. Just because we had to fix like a granary. I don't... Look. Shouldn't be a big deal. This is gonna be a big deal if we lose though. Look at this. Oh shit. Hold on a second. Possibly. Did not win the siege. Alright, well, they're on their own. But it looks like they're winning. Can we call these guys in yet? Yep. Here we go. Come on in, partners. We won that. Thanks to our disloyal army. Nope, not this time. Alright, next time. Next time they're gonna win the siege, right? Possibly. Nope, now they got a civil war over here. Or something. Or a revolt. Now we can't do anything. They're black flagged. Oh, but we can put in a new commander. Excellent. Let's put this dude in. He looks like a cool guy. Alright, we're killing all these people. And we are winning. This puts a good spin on things. I think then we should be able to take Paluku out really quickly, but we just need these guys dead ASAP. Alright, we took as much land as we could there. We couldn't take all of it because someone was claiming it. Oh well. Besides that, we do have this mission done. So then we get this. And then we get this. Oh, maybe we should. This will just give us some political influence. Let's wait a bit. Let's wait 1 month. Wait, it'll take longer than a month. Oh, shit. Okay, well, wait for our manpower to recover again. Then we colonize this. Then we get this mission. Then we can I think we can already just take this mission anyway, but let's wait a bit. Yeah, let's wait. Let's get our manpower up to full. Then let's colonize this province, and then, or territory or whatever, and then take those 2 missions, and then finish the mission tree. That's the plan. And there we go. Nice. These are the best of times. True. Except they're not always the best of times, I don't think. Oh, I have noticed that I did a little game on the side where it's just playing as the Minoans over here in Crete. And yeah, just looking around at like what the other technology trees and stuff for other places were. And this is pretty interesting. Like there's a different header, or I guess, you know, different design for the bar up here for this thing at the top of the whatever window you have open. It's pretty interesting. It has like, I guess, something based on like linear A or linear B, whatever Minoan language or script there was. Whereas here it's like cuneiform, which is pretty interesting. Yeah. It seems pretty cool that like you can go and you can see. I mean, I don't know what else they'll have. If I look at Egypt, I'm not sure like if they'll have like hieroglyphics or something. I'm not sure, but it'll be cool, I guess. So I'll have to look at that. Next on our to-do list, I think, is to fight Paluku and take as much land here as we can without being stopped. They're in a revolt again, but I think that helps us. Yeah, we just need to take as much stuff as we can because we do have some big neighbors over here. I think like some Mitanni. Who are these people? Urkesh. They're Hurrian. This is where like a historic state of Mitanni would be, and I hope they do add like the rest of modern day Turkey in here, because like the Hittite Empire would also be up in this area too. So I don't know. Yeah, it would just be nice to see. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it the other time, but like it would be really cool if they added in like Iran all the way to India, at least, you know, to where Iran and India meet, because there was the Indus Valley civilization there, which the Sumerians, I think, were trading with when they were around. Like they would trade all the way across through the lower sea, I guess, through the Persian Gulf, yeah, and trading through there. So that'd be pretty cool if you could see like the rest of these areas be populated, or at least be seen on the map. But I do understand that like that is a bit far out of the way, and maybe that might have been outside the scope of most people, like, or kingdoms even after that period. Like they might have forgotten that or something. But there have been like artifacts from the Indus Valley civilization found, I believe, in ruins in this area. I'm not sure exactly which. I'll have to look that up. In fact, I will right now. Man, really don't want to have to wait for the siege. Especially because the only other way through, like I could get around it, but we'd have to go through two things of wasteland. Okay, that took an astronomically long time. Let's just let the looting be gentle. We got it. Let's go in. You go there. Yeah, they're... Oh, yep, they're revolt. Not having it. And just because of that, already black flagged, huh? Not ideal. These guys are probably black flagged now. Ooh. Like, huh? Alright, excellent. We can put a new man in. Let's put this man. Holy shit. I just got a Facebook message. I'm so sorry. Alright, guys. Our daughter is 19. She needs to get married. This dude is a perfect candidate. Please laugh. Alright, we're at war with the revolt now. I probably should have held off on ending it, or ending the war with the main country, because, yeah, but I am honestly, at this time, peeved with this nonsense. Put this dude in charge here. Okay. And new invention. We need to get some new stuff. It's up to 208 now. Let's get siege ability. That would be great for the situation at hand. Holy shit. Yeah, the lag sometimes, man. It's insane. Okay. So yeah, someone else declared war on one of our allies. So now we have another war to fight with these guys over here. I don't even know if I can reach them, dude. I should be able to, but I'm not too sure. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we need to lay siege to this other fort over here, too. Just got these little shits dead. Oh, shit. We got a stack wipe there. Hey, we just killed a fuck ton of people, but you know what kills more people every year? Capitalism and the resulting lack of access to resources. Alright, it's close. It's close. Oh god. Okay, we won. They have heavy chariots. I need to find the materials to make that. I think I might need horses or something, but those chariots, man. Those are supposed to be the bee's knees. Ooh. Hey, manpower. Yeah, let's work on our new inventions. I think maybe because I'm trying to use up some political influence, I might get stuff that makes that cheaper and just shoot for a whole bunch of new, well, that's just civ level. I'm not sure that's too great a boost, but yeah, stuff like that. I need to try to get everything going and make myself some more money so I can have a bigger army, so I don't have to worry about these guys ever again, or these guys up here, because these guys are looking pretty scary. Okay, we gotta deal with them again. It's not ideal. Ooh. Okay, I think we're winning, just because we had the right action going on. But, ooh, that's not, yeah, it's close. It's close. I think more of my dudes are dying. It looks like they're... I mean, luckily we do have the discipline buff. Okay, this could be good or bad. Flocking to the banner. The honorable people of Saray have turned out in droves to see the renowned General Sharma Adad Jushur Sin leading his troops on the way to greater glories. A delegation from Saray have requested the honor of sending a number of their young men to join the army of Sharma Adad, citing their virtual fanaticism as a great boon during warfare. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Sign them up, which would be good. That will help us in our battle, but this dude might become disloyal because of that. Alrighty, so here we are. We're almost done with this war. We've basically come in because we beat that army to a pulp. Here we are. We're ready to take all this shit. So, would you like more episodes where I'm talking specifically about stuff like that in the past, like talking about the sea peoples and shit like that? That was that I don't know. It was interesting to have to like put that into words because there was some stuff that like I wanted to talk about. Um, namely, like for example, there was one group of people that were in the the sea peoples that were thought to be the Tyrrhenians or people living on the Tyrrhenian Sea. So like you know um, Italian peoples, and I'm not sure if that refers to people that came from there and like were forced to migrate out of there, or if they were people that settled in the Tyrrhenian area after some sort of climatic change or something, and had on the way, what have you, decided to raid some stuff. Um, it's interesting to think about. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the video, but when you're interested in like history from a really young age, you're usually interested in like I guess the way that you, at least how I got like interested in it was because of like mythology. Like I like learning about the Trojan War and stuff like that. And so because of that, like I knew the whole sort of like myth behind like Aeneas, I think he was the like the dude that leaves Troy, and like he was the one who was supposedly, at least in the myth, able to escape Troy as it was burning, I guess, and eventually escaped to Italy, supposedly, and it's from him, supposedly, that Romulus and Remus, if they're supposed to be analogous to real human people, were born. Or, like, descended from, rather. It actually really puts into perspective, like, how nonsensical a lot of, like, fears that conservatives have about immigrants are, really. So, like, the migrant caravan that was coming up from South Central America, not South America, yeah, it was pretty much just Central America, right? Like El Salvador, stuff like that, or places like that, rather. Um, yeah, back in these days, you had to worry about, or, mass immigration and, spooky things like that. Because, hey, there's only so much work that can be done, and there's only so much arable land. And if you can't defend yourself, well, in this time, yeah, maybe it might be best to defend yourself from, whatever group was coming in. But we don't have those fears today because immigrants today realize that the systems that they're fleeing to benefit them a lot more than those systems being destroyed. I People naturally want to be free, I think. There's a certain benefit to like leaving an authoritarian country that's like ruled by fucking drug lords or whatever, and fleeing to a country that's relatively, safer. I don't think immigrants are going to want to like come in and just destroy everything like the sea peoples. So I don't see the sea peoples as like so much as a warning. Perhaps it might have been, understood traditionally, when people in the fucking 1800s were studying this shit. I don't see it as a warning against like immigration. Same as like these same old time people interested in history might have said something like, yeah, well, the Roman Empire fell because of mass immigration from barbarians, I guess, who were just conquered and like probably already living within the borders of the Roman Empire, not really, not really just fleeing inside it for whatever reason. Yeah, it's as much as like it might be tempting to make simple comparisons between the people of the past and the people of today, it is a really silly thing to do, especially because there's just so much different. Technology is different, society is different. People understand, there are certain social implications that might lead people to just, I don't know, not plundering some person's stuff or whatever and getting on your boat and being a sea people. Hey, you guys want to know what I think really caused the fall of the Roman Empire, or at least had a massive impact on it? Oh, I don't know. The increasingly corrupt upper class that, for example, the Praetorians that could basically select emperors at will, who was ruling them, and this total oligarchy of the people that, hey, if they didn't like the emperor, they'd murder him like a week after they fucking, coronated him or whatever. Or stuff like that is probably what had a significant impact on the structural integrity of the empire falling apart. Maybe things like that, the internal issues, are some things you could look at rather than just a one-to-one. Oh, well, there were a lot of barbarian immigrants, which are sort of like the immigrants today. If you think about, they're coming in, and they attacked Rome. Yeah. Why? I mean, they did sack Rome, but hey, it was already a corpse. Anyway, guys, I think that might be it for today. You can see in my new missions, it's the typical, develop the area mission. I'm going to be developing this area. They have all their farms built, or building, rather. Then I might have to... Do I have anything else in there? I'm gonna have to develop this area. It might require urbanization, so I need to at least wait for the technology to go up, but we should be there almost, pretty soon actually. So that'll be next time. We also need to take this area so that'll look like a cute little blob with a little tail or something. I don't know what that is, but we'll be looking sexy. And of course we do need to prepare ourselves to fight Urkesh and all these people over here who just look pretty nasty. So, I love you all. Please get out there. Please live your lives. Stay safe. I guess that's it. I'll see you whenever I see you.